Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe. Today we are going to practice Yin Yoga again. This is going to be a very sweet 60 minutes. It's a little bit longer hold. I wanted to target at least 5 minutes for posture to hold. And in that case, you can actually get to feel your body that we're very gently to stress our connecting tissue and hopefully to reshape your fascia and also your big joints. And also, meanwhile, you can completely relax your muscles and just to relax your mind, relax your full body. And in the practice, I will talk as little as possible just to give a little bit more time for yourself to go inward. Let's get started. Back side of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees as wide as you feel good right now. And begin to reach in your hands forward. Drop your chest, forehead down to the mat. Just to relax. Give your permission to letting go. And try to really spend some time to observe your body while you're holding the posture. To see if there's any tension you're still holding on to. Maybe you can send in the air to the area, intentionally to release, relax. Now slowly to come out. Very gently to press your palms towards your torso. And lifting up. Circle your legs to the top of the mat. And we're coming down, sit on your bottom. You can extend your legs long, just right in front of you. Let's just sit up tall here for a few breaths. Use this opportunity to observe your body. Perhaps keep your eyes closed. Take a moment to maybe even observe your mind to see is there any thoughts, and try to be okay, be friends with them. Now we're moving to the next one. We'll be a dragonfly seated position to open your legs as wide as you feel comfortable. You don't have to push in too hard to just go your body right now, what it feels like. Open as wide as feel comfortable. Then we're targeting our side body from the right side. You can bend your elbow. So many options here. First of all, you can plant your right elbow on top of your thigh and then make a pillow with your hands and just rest your temple on top or rest your cheek. And we're adding a little bit on your left hand, just reaching your left arm up. You can bend your elbow, just plant the left elbow on top of your head, left side of your head. And this is it. You can stay here in the stillness. Or if you do, after a couple minutes, you want to go a little bit deeper, you can draw your right elbow inside your right knee towards the floor, and also making your hands to support your face or your temple. And a few minutes later, you will feel more the space would like to drop. You can completely let your right hand to release and just let your head drop on top of your right knee. So listen to your body right now, how it feels today, what your body needs. And just take your time. Try to relax your body. Also relax your mind to see if in the holding time, is there any thoughts that you can just be friends with them, to observe without labeling, without judging. And for some of you, you might feel the drop. You can perhaps reach in your left hand towards your right foot, but do not pull. Just almost like just hold down to it, give you a little leverage. You can support your head to drop even more. Yeah, really be gentle. You don't need to have any engagement or pulling sensation. And it begins slowly to come out. Release your left hand. Very gentle to draw the torso back to center. Pressing through your right hand and moving back to center. Sit up tall here. Spine is long. Really take a moment to observe your body. Especially like this isometric kind of stretch, your body from side to side should feel very different. Take this as an opportunity to observe your body, how to neutralize itself. Now let's begin slowly to moving to the other side. Same thing. You can bend your elbow, plant your elbow on top of your left thigh or your left knee area, and then use the pillow with your hands to cushion your left temple. And then you're raising your right hand, maybe bending your right elbow, plant on top of your head, just to give a little bit more weight so you can feel your right side body is opening, left side compressing. Again, take your time. We do have 5 minutes here. Don't push in too hard at the first minute. Take your time surrendering. Let go and let the gravity to help you go a little bit deeper.
And then once more, in time, for some of you, maybe wanted to give a little bit more, intensify this posture, and your body willing to drop, you can reach in your right hand towards your left foot, but do not pull. Just hold down to your left foot as a leverage, and your body will drop even more. And now let's slowly to come up. Very gentle, release your right hand and draw your torso back to center. With your left hand pushing through the floor, and we'll come back, sit to the center, sit up tall. Keep your legs still open. You might close your eyes. Again, take this as an opportunity to observe your body, to see how your body to recovers itself. Sweet. It's coming to a dragonfly. This time, directly bow your body towards, in between your legs, just forward. You can even keep your spine as round. Doesn't matter. You don't have to straight up your spine. Just lean the body forward. Ideally, I like to recommend my students to let them palms facing up. There's no fancy reasons for it, just because I don't want them to push or pulling, to have a little too much active strength, active force into it. So you can plant your palms up, you can plant your palms down, but if you remember not to push in too hard, too deep, just let it happen. Let your upper body be heavy. Now let's slowly to walk your palms towards your body. Very gentle to come back to the center. Before we move, we sit up tall here for a few moments. Feel your lower back tension release. Perhaps feel your inner growing, hamstring, anywhere that you feel your body. It's recovering itself, neutralize itself. Now we're gently to moving towards your Shavasana. Use your hands to guide your knees, very gentle to close. Leave being here open up for 15 minutes also. It's probably super tender, just very gentle. And coming back to your Shavasana, lying down for a short moment before we move to our counter pose. Extend the legs long and plant the hands by your side. Perhaps close your eyes if that feels good. For this next one, it's gonna be a counter pose. Just lay forward fold for a few minutes. Close your heels together, legs relatively straight. Plant your palms under your knees. Now wiggle your elbows towards each other. Plant your palms down to the mat. To draw your chest towards the sky and plant your elbows down to the earth. Now you can choose to look up in this position, or you can drop the crown of the head to the mat in your fish. So it's a very nice back bend and also heart opening posture. It's also very nice for opening your throat chakra and then to increase your thyroid area. Glands circling. Not much engagement you needed. Just very gently feel your elbows are supporting you. The crown of the head is touching the floor. As always, you always have an option. For those of you who wanted to feel a little bit more intensify this posture, feel a little bit more, you can just pressing through your elbows down and lifting your chest, let your head drop. So this one you will feel a little more compressing in the back side of your neck. As well, you need to have some yang energy to support your upper body lifting up, and your elbows are a little bit more engaging to pressing the floor away. to come out. Very gentle pressing through your elbows and draw your chin towards your chest gently. Move your hands out and just lying back to your Shavasana once more. Just spine completely flat on your mat. You can keep your eyes closed. Take a moment. Now, I believe that you do feel some tension on your back of your neck because we do compress for a few minutes. And then you can just interlace your fingers behind your head and draw your chin towards your chest, gaze towards your big toes, just to give a little very gentle counter pose to release the tension from your back of your neck. And once you feel good, you can just draw your head back and come back to your Shavasana. A few more breaths before we move to the next one. Next one, we're moving towards the caterpillar. You can roll to your side to come out, or just coming to a sit-up position. Bring your heels to touch, and legs are relatively straight. If your hamstrings are tight, you might microbend your knees. That's totally okay. Don't have to extend your legs too much in your force. Now, just lean your body forward. Your spine is round. And draw your forehead towards your shins. Use your hands to frame your legs if that feels good for you. You can also just relax your hands on top of your legs if that's somewhere that makes you feel even more comfortable. And just stay in the stillness for the next 5 minutes in caterpillar. Or you do today, I wanted to give an option. If you do want to more intensify this posture, we can come out to your snail, which I will demonstrate to you. So the snail is basically in the yang practice, kind of like a plow, but it's not super passive plow. Circle your legs overhead and draw your toes over the crown of your head. Your knees are bent. You can use your hands to support the back of support your lower back. And some of you might be drop your hands down, interlace your fingers, and to pressing the floor away to support lifting the lower back. If that feels good, you can do that. And also for those of you quite flexible, you can actually reach in your fingers towards your big toes and using your hands to draw the toes towards overhead. And this one you will get a little bit more on your upper spine as well. So it depends on how your body feels. Again, always listen to your body today, how your body wants to get to stretch. So we have so many options here. You can stay in your caterpillar or come back to the snail. And in snail, you have many options. Use your hands to support the lower back or pressing your hands down to the mat. Or like me, grab to my big toes and just relax. Now it's slowly to come out. If you are in your snail like me, grabbing your toes, move your hands back to your lower back and supporting them vertebrae by vertebrae. Very slowly to flow back and plant your soles of your feet back to the floor and back landing to your mat. Caterpillar, also come back to your Svanasana for your rhythm. Just a few breaths. Now we are moving towards our side body again. This time we're coming to a banana shape. We do the right side opening first. So walk your both towards the left bottom corner of your mat. Wiggle your shoulder blades to the left top corner of your mat as well as your head. Make sure that your both shoulders are flat on your mat. Now reaching your hands overhead. You can go ahead, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Now plant your shoulders down so you're in the banana shape. Right side body is opening. You can stay, or you want to more intensify this posture, you can cross your right ankle on top of your left. Then in that way, you will get a little bit more on your right side body. So again, listen to your body to see what your body needs today. Once you find your first edge, find that sweet spot, let's stay in the stillness. Now slowly to come out. Move your head back to the center of your mat. If your right ankle on top of your left, just release the ankle back to center. We're coming back to your regular Shavasana for a few breaths before we move to the other side. Really feel your body right now. What is the sensation on your right side body and your left side body as we decompress the left? Great. Let's slowly move to the other side. Both feet towards the right bottom corner of your mat. And go as far as you can go. And keep your shoulders, both shoulders, flat on the mat. Walk your head towards top right corner of your mat. Reaching your hands overhead. Right hand to find your left wrist. Plant your shoulders down and lean the body to the right. Again, if you did to cross your ankles, so you can do the left side, left ankle on top of your right, then you get a little bit more. Now, once you find your perfect first edge and your sweet spot, let's stay here for a quiet, nice few minutes. Now let's slowly to release, come back to the center. Spine is in the center. Release your left hand. Release your left ankle. Unwind back to your Shavasana in the center of your mat. Plant your hands by your side. Only a few more breaths. Then we gradually, slowly moving into our last posture of this practice, which is going to be happy baby. Draw your knees towards your chest and reaching your hands towards your feet or your ankles or your shin, anywhere that you can hold down to. Again, try not to really pull because we are in the in practice. We try not to put in too much yang energy. In the vinyasa class, I will tell you to draw your knees towards your shoulders. But right here, I only need you to plant your hands on your feet or your ankles or your shin just for support, adding a little bit more weight. And that's it. For the next few minutes, all you need to do is just to relax. You will feel it. You will feel your hip flexor, your hips are opening naturally. You might again keep your eyes closed if that feels most comfortable. Just to meditate through next few minutes in this last juicy posture. Now let's very slowly to come out. Slide your hands away from your feet, reaching for the outer side of your knee. Very gentle to close your knees together. And draw your knees toward your chest gently. Just give a very gentle squeeze. Now we're moving to the final Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Blend your heels mat width or hip width. Hands by your side. Remain your eyes to be closed. And perhaps wiggling your elbows back together to elevate your heart towards the ceiling. And relax your full body. Please don't skip your Shavasana in any yoga practice. It is important. You can remain in this Shavasana as long as you wish, as long as you can. When you're ready, slowly draw your knees one at a time towards your chest. Mindfully rolling to one side in your fetal position. And remain your eyes still closed. You take a moment here to enjoy this recharge, what you have been cultivating for yourself, for the body and the mind. Let's slowly to come out. Plant your hand down and rise up. Find a comfortable seated position that means to you. You can cross your legs or find a bolster or block, pillow, just to sit on top. And plant your hands on top of your knees or your thigh. Let's really take a moment. Take a moment to observe your body. To enjoy and absorb all the practice today you have done for your mind and for your body. Let's plant our hands in front of the heart. Bow your forehead towards your fingertips. Take a moment to sincerely thank yourself. And thank you very much for practicing with me. Have a great day. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. I hope you really like this type of very slow, peaceful yin yoga practice, which I'm a super fan, as my students all know that I love this type of very peaceful energy. And if you do like the video, please don't forget to click the like button. And I do wanted to hear from you. Please leave your comments down below. Send your requests. Let me know how you feel about my videos and my class. It would be really appreciated. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.